Hello, I'm Steve Monkey Mason, and welcome back to the Police Academy series. I'm joined with, once again, Paul Ray and Carl.
Hello.
Also known as Lubo.
Hello.
This is the one straight after Police Academy 2, obviously, but we're recording them, so we're going. Yeah, we're recording the third one right now. I'm going to talk for a little while because I hadn't pressed even open on my PlayStation. So, yeah, we've just done Police Academy 2, and we're about to go into the third one. Paul's not watching this one in any kind of foreign language, are you, Paul?
Nope. Nope.
But this is the one where I think it goes a little bit more slapsticky comedy.
I don't know, like that last one was pretty slapstick.
Yeah, it wasn't.
I remember certain things in this one. Don't remember too much. Like between 2 and 4, I'm like, all right.
This is the one with the jet skis, isn't it?
No, it's the fifth one.
No, this has got jet skis in.
No, it's the fifth one, the Miami one. I'm going to say, this one's still in New York, isn't it? Or still in wherever it's supposed to be. Is it? Oh my god, I'm so confused again. We'll find out.
I'm sure this has got jet skis in. So here we go. Press and play. 3, 2, 1, now.
Boom. I think you're right, Mason.
Oh, it's got jet skis in.
Yeah, I think you're right, yeah.
Ah, I see, you know.
You're good human.
Piracy is not a victimless crime. For more information, you should read that one, Paul. Right, so I've got the Warner Brothers logo coming up now. It's the new one, which is a bit of a shame considering how old these are and how much they are. You want the classic Warner Brothers font coming up. The font's just hit, so I've got Warner Brothers Presents still kicking the shine in blue. And that looks like it looks like New York. It's not going to be New York, but it's like, zooming in. Police Academy 3, Back in Training. Big gap between the titles there. Starring Steve Guttenberg.
Double space one.
Double space bar on that one, yep. This one's really grainy off the top there. That was really grainy. Bubba Smith gets second name checked again. David Gaffney's Tackleberry. Michael Winslow's Mouth. Right, so the two Stooges from the original movie are about to make a return here, I think. Because that's, we've got Proctor and Mauser in the car and they're going to meet the other two. Leslie Easterbrook is back as well.
Boobs.
Yeah, boobs. Underground parking garage, but don't they end up on the roof? No. Bobcat changed his name for this one.
Yep.
Oh no, I think it's a later one where they meet on the roof. But again, I think that scene's Proctor and Harris and them two. Do like secret conspiracy here. But again, they get out the door like. Whole tongue and fucking hell, it's not a very strong coat, that is it?
That's Primark, that like.
I once jammed my thumb, in the lock mechanism of a car door, shutting it, and I had to get it drilled at the hospital. It was fucking horrendous.
My mum slammed the door on my hand in a car door once. The irony is we were just getting out of the car to go and do 10 pin bullet.
Huh? Well, you know what I mean. There they go, the two Stooges from the original are back.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
So I'm sure they're in, are they not in 6 as well?
No.
Are they in 4? Because they're definitely in another one together.
Sorry, I can't contribute. My brain doesn't work that way. I can't remember like that sort of detail.
Put your glasses back on. Put your glasses back on. No, there's not a quick question.
Trench coats now, isn't it? Like Inspector Gadget.
Proctor would have made a great Inspector Gadget just looking at him there and his comical timing, but like Do you know what I mean? We ended up with Matthew Broderick, didn't we?
Let me money. I've got a sequel, so I must have done something.
Well, it's a Disney movie.
Don't they ever start?
Again, no, this is kind of like, would this not have made sense if it was Harris? Do you know what I mean? Because if it's back in the Academy, Harris should actually be in this one.
Well, like I say though, you had, let's be fair though, like just how's that relationship going to go down if he's in the second one, yet that's what he sees at the final cut.
Well, that's it, yeah.
Might have felt a bit miffed about it, so maybe that's why he's not in this one.
And he definitely, the actor definitely mentioned it on one of the extra features across the box set. It definitely mentions that he was, you know, that's how I know that. So he was good enough to come back for more sequels and stuff like that, but you kind of like go, oh, well, that's why he didn't return, you know what I mean?
It kind of makes sense though, because if you look at, like, say, we've got him in the first one, they kind of duped him in the second one. He's not in this one, so you can clearly see there was a conversation had, said, will you come back and we'll give you a much more, like, dominant role like you were in the first one, and that's probably why we did get him back again. What big guys are you up to?
The ceremony's just started. Mauser's sitting next to the start. Where you up to?
I'm ceremony now.
Ceremony, aye. Jerry Paris' name's on the screen.
Ceremony, right. Right, so I'm about 2 seconds behind you, Mason.
Paul's watching
so bit now.
Paul's watching a completely different film. It's alright, it's fine.
It will be. Trying to catch up with this, so it's been a big pain. The internet's been a pain tonight.
Oh, this bit with the fly, man, where he just smacks the woman in the face. Oh, the committee. There you go. Bang!
Looks pretty good on HD. Actually, the colours are bright. Like whites and blues. But yeah, I think you're right, Carl. Like, they got more money spent on them, didn't they? All the way through until the last few. I think like they've realised they've got a franchise on the hand by this point.
And Mauser's got like a bit of military, you know what I mean? It's a military look, isn't it?
Military school? Isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, like these sort of academies are very are very like military camps, stuff like that.
I mean, this would have made sense for Harris to have this role, that he's went off and he's got his own academy and he comes back, but obviously, like in the next one, it is Harris and it is Proctor, so Mauser's just never seen again, is he? Except for the TV show, as Paul pointed out before.
Yeah, because they don't even like announce it or do that. Not like it's like made a point of.
We just treat like the same character.
Yeah, because it's one of those famous, we just don't mention it kind of role. It's a good idea, though, isn't it? Two academies versus each other, kind of thing, like the. Yeah.
It's like in Iron Man 2 when Don comes through and it's like it gives you the back shot and then Terminator, yeah, I'm here, deal with it. It's just like that's it. You know what I mean? It's sort of like, right, it's a different actor and it's really well scripted.
Yeah.
And I think right there, Bruce Almighty borrowed a lot from that.
Definitely. But now remember when they changed Anne Vivian in Fresh Prince?
Oh yeah.
They did that quite well. He's just like, look at that, like, there's just something quite different about you today. And then just like, might as well have just done a 4-4 break, but then of course they're going to do that with the Batgirl. I don't know, did you see that on the movie last night? Yeah, she's left, isn't she? Me and Stedman going toe to toe.
I mean, when someone leaves after one season, there's definitely something, no matter how much spiel you put, there's definitely something not right there.
Yeah. Well, it's a commitment though, isn't it? It's like you can't just do a little bit these days. Like the one you want to sign your contract, they want you to do at least like 3 or 4. I think that's why a lot of, even Chris Evans mentioned it quite a lot. It took them so long to get him to do Captain America because of the fact that he knew if he signed a contract, it was going to be like a 6-movie deal. You used to have 6 movies in your career. That's a shit long time. I mean, what was it, like 10 years?
I know, but that's working 10 years. I mean, look how many people's a fucking career.
I mean, he's made a canny bit of money from it, but I think especially with him, I mean, when he did Snowpiercer, he's just the type of actor who will do like great projects. And I can imagine him sitting there going, it's not about the money, it's about the art.
Have you seen Snowpiercer's actually getting a physical release soon from HMV?
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic.
It's on pre-order now on the website.
Is it? Is it like a... Oh, I thought it was like a nice edition.
No, it's just a standard Blu-ray cover, hi.
Oh, that's a shame. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm going to buy it because I love it, but...
Now, this bit is brilliant for Tackleberry.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah. Hightower's pretty good too. He's still got the same top on as the second film, isn't he?
Yeah.
With a P on it.
But...
Again, though, this is like Rambo era, isn't it? Commando.
When you're more, you gotta become more.
You get no freaking legs! Well, did you just say he's got no legs? Mahoney. So we've got 6. Now, Fackler's gone here, isn't he?
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's Easterbrooks returned and took over Fackler. So, yeah. So Easterbrook returns, takes away. So she takes a step down from, like, she's just part of the gang now, isn't she? She's not, like, a trainer.
Well, yeah, because they're, like, now... I mean, what are they, like, 2 years trained now? So they'll probably be on par with her now.
Unless, does someone not walk in here at the last minute?
I don't know.
Who's that standing behind Lesterbrook?
You what?
Who's that standing in the far corner?
I don't know, but they're making a good point of not making them, giving them screen time.
Right, so there's 6 there, and then there's somebody behind Lesterbrook, isn't there?
Yeah. Well, it's basically standing extra.
So there's somebody just to the right of Tackleberry on our screen, isn't there?
Yeah. We need the widescreen edition.
It is.
There was somebody else there, cut from the film. Oh, there's Fackler there, man.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Forgot he was in this. I got mixed up with the first one.
So he's in this one, but he's not in anything till 6, is it?
That's his wife.
Yeah, that's his wife.
In the first one,
she's, yeah.
He leads her. Yeah, and he's over around.
But then it's his wife, but then she wants to go with Tackleberry's nephew.
Weird storyline, that one.
Looks different.
Well, it's been a couple of years.
Looks younger.
Imagine if you got seen. Imagine if you got seen doing that, Mill, wheelbarrowing your wife back into the house.
Please don't do it in the garden.
You know how big my my podcast master file is at the moment?
56 megabytes.
556 gigabytes.
Jesus, that's more than my laptop, mate.
I'm just trying to sort it out here. Hubcap comes off. I bet they fucking tried hell and Mary to get that right that time, because it was an accident the first time around.
It's basically just like the first one. It broke first. Which is
Yeah,
clever,
just switch the road, that's all, yeah.
Sweet Chuck's back.
Go your head, mate. Oh, there we go.
Should be wearing a helmet. I hate when cyclists and bikers do that. So this is Kim Cardell though. This is the guy who replaces Kim Cardell because that's the same shot as from the original.
It is, aye.
So he's
at the moment it's just shot for shot in it.
Yeah, so he's a new recruit who's basically only been in the one episode of the series.
Go back to some more. Was it feeds in the second one? I can't remember.
Who was in the second one?
But the fades and the wipes.
Oh yeah, the wipes. Yeah,
Not
Star Warsy.
See the reflection on his jacket, man, off those mirrors.
That'll be off all the light. They're probably like shooting at him.
Yeah.
I mean, even
So
there.
go back, Canada film is for the first one because it looks like it's like the same building. Doesn't
Oh
it?
yeah.
Back to Canada. Only trying to save the money. Like I say, it was the individual businesses that were costing them a fortune, apparently.
Oh, Porter. I mean, it's just a weird. I mean, have you guys ever seen a film called Ski Patrol?
Nah, I've heard of it.
Oh,
Heard of it, I've never seen it.
I mean, I've got it on VHS. I bought the quad poster long back. It's the creators of Police Academy, and it's very similar, but it's obviously like patrolling a ski mountain.
Yeah.
It was on Netflix, but that was something I would like to revisit, like again for a podcast. It's absolutely class, but there's nobody famous in it except for T.J. Carter, who is in The Thing.
Right.
Now, Hooks is just showing that voice off straight away for the first scene.
Yeah. Again, though, don't wait till the end of the movie because again, that the first and second did the same thing, didn't they?
Yeah. It's weird though, because you've got someone like Hightower, right, who is obviously a massive bloke. And I don't know, I'm going back a couple of scenes before when he throws the guy's suitcase. I don't understand why didn't they just throw a suitcase? Because it clearly wasn't a thrown suitcase. You can see it was all like kind of, camera trickery.
Mm.
But just little details like that, I think always bugs me about that. I'd say, why would you go through the effort to make it look like you threw it?
This
I
guy,
mean,
yeah,
if you emptied the suitcase and had a bloke that size chuck it, it's gonna go quite far.
But again, going back to like, it's quite a racist thing as well. Him presuming that they're the porters of a hotel.
Yeah, definitely.
But it's like, it's Ogata here. So he's in the. Is he in this one and the second one? Yeah. But he looks like the guy who was cooking the fish in the last movie. Very similar.
They don't all look the same, Mason.
Wow.
Again, Mason did it first.
Fuck, you know what I meant, man. Different characteristics.
Disclosure, we are not really racist. We're English and we like to make fun of everything.
Each other.
Mostly each other.
Some of that fucking... I can't hear that dialogue there, Fu Manchu thing, but that, fuck me, it's... I remember as a kid being pissed at that, but then again, like, if you see this at an early age, you can't help go to school and repeat it. Fu Manchu.
Ah, yeah?
Who's Fu Manchu? I have no Fu Manchu. Who's Fu Manchu? Ma'am! But again, it's like they give this little introduction and she's never seen again in the movie. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, that guy's just proper camera checked the camera like the extra in the background.
Oh, yeah.
The Mickey Rourke.
You said it there. Yeah, because I'm a touch behind you, so as soon as you said that there, he looked up at the camera.
Yeah. Oh, that was a good one. How much does that guy remind you of David Jason? Of Phony Fools?
Yeah. Lovely jubbly.
Smacks him right in the chin. That was a good one. See, this one's very more quotable for me, this one.
Yeah, but say this one's the one I'm a bit hazy on at the moment. Mind you, we laugh about this whole over-the-top them hitting each other. But it was very much a very schoolboy thing to do. One of the schools giving people a dead arm just to say hello.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there he goes over the same bush. Does anyone know how to shut this off? What, will that still be going on with keys in the ignition?
Yeah, I think it's separate, isn't it? Take an electrical board.
Oh, yeah, he
so
tries to charge him $700. Now, is that guy who I think it is? No, it's not.
Depends on who you think it is.
I thought it was, you know, the other detective in Bad Boys 2?
Oh, yes. No, I don't think so.
You know the other two, like, they were always giving Martin Lawrence Will Smith shit. It looks like the other guy.
Yeah.
Now, that's not Sharon Stone, is it? Sharon Stone's in the next one.
No.
Yeah. Because I would love it. Second one.
See, Gutenberg's grew his hair right out there, though. Unlike the last one. Do you know what I mean? He's got, like, a borderline mullet going on now.
Oh, yeah.
$700 for a cab ride. 70 cents.
Mason, this is what you should have done when you had that bloke try to rob you in the taxi.
No, I just made him absolutely fucking the baboonry from hell. That got a full refund and everything, you know what I mean? Fucking arsehole.
You know, you laugh, but at the same time it's so sad because he must get away with it so much.
Yeah, I wasn't having. I mean, at the end of the day, check out Baboonry Taxi Driver rants by me. You gotta be careful in taxis. I mean, again, look, Carl going back to the long land of the long white cloud in the episode where I'm on about. I was trying to give them money and they were like, no, paid for. And my brother had paid for a taxi and I didn't even know me. But again, we never used Uber before. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that was spot on of a taxi. That's how a taxi driver should be, not to try and rip somebody off.
Definitely.
Now it's great.
I found it quite amusing. Sorry, go for it.
Now I was saying it's great to have Lestat back there and that, but then the entrance of Zed.
Yeah.
These two chemistries pretty good, like, isn't it?
I love that camera angle.
I mean the bit where he laughs and goes over the back of the fucking car is fucking brilliant. I mean, there, you know, you would have time to stop. But where Sweet Chuck's not even behind him, do you know what I mean, in that shot, but...
Yeah.
So he goes down and then just you get this Sweet Chuck just come flying along. I mean, now that would be CGI, but it's clearly a fucking brilliant stunt. So there, she's trying to follow him. So yeah, Sweet Chuck and Zed. Again, though, they've probably used a lot of the same rooms as they did in the original. I mean, that looks, to be honest, that room there looks like Mahoney and Tackleberry's room. Or it could be...
Yeah.
I love it how it cuts to later on just with them. It's like no one else has went to the rooms or anything.
Yeah.
And I definitely think Adam Sandler borrowed a little bit from this from Wedding Singer as well. The subtle little song in there like... Da-da-da-da, da-da-da.
Yeah. I was going to say, I'm trying to think what you meant you on about there, but yeah.
At least...
like mine, sweet chuck. Oh, I'm not high also.
I love it how he's only been there a day and his t-shirt's totally fucking wrecked.
Well, I'm thinking that, and then I decided that maybe he's done it deliberately because that's his style. You know, like how punk rockers like to patch stuff and stuff. Because that's the only logic over here.
I mean, look at this spoof here.
Clever leg, is it?
Mr. Z, Mr. Z. Police Academy. Very fucking military. Oh, look at me. Look at that picture.
Yeah, oh, it's nice and sharp, like.
Good technology on that, man. Granada TVs.
But again, funny enough though, Mauser's the guy who's operating that kind of menu screen in Toys.
Yeah.
Rocky and Bullwinkle. He's even got a Harris stick.
Just say definitely trademark Harris.
So far up your butt. So what's your favourite Police Academy, you think? We talked about this one yesterday, didn't you? 4.
Yeah, 4.
Yeah, both are still there for me, like. Well, to be honest with you, I'll say both. I don't know, I'd have to maybe decide once we finish this. Because I'll be honest with you, like I say, having a hard time remembering a lot of the stuff, but I would say that 4 is definitely the most memorable one. I think that got shown on TV a little bit more than the rest, so I remember watching that more time. But like I say, I can like kind of imagine a lot of what happened in number 4 was like the second one there. I felt like that was almost the first time I'd seen it. There was about 2 or 3 scenes that I remember, but it was like I don't remember any of this.
Again, this recaps the first one a bit though, isn't it? It's quite a rehash, you know, it's the whole training sequence again, and you know, it's like...
If you weren't old enough to see the first one, but you can see this would be in the page.
Yeah.
The third one.
Well, we haven't even had any boobies yet, have we?
I'll have a look. I've got 2...
Check the VHSs.
Timmy VHSs. 2...
Go back.
2, 3, 4, and 6, and 7 on big box VHS.
What's the certificate then? For the...
Oh,
yeah, I'm good.
Second one's 15, then 3, 4, 6, and 7 are PG.
Crazy, aren't
I refuse to buy them off eBay. I just want to track them down and find them.
Didn't I give you them ones years ago when I found them in a car boot?
You might have given us a couple of them. You always giving us stuff.
Yeah.
If I hear any of the noises you feel. There's a little flash edit. Burn rubber. No, it rips his nearly arm off. Dogs like this, good little stun this though. Just well good editing that. Now sit! Dun 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 dun.
Got the RDS uniforms back on.
And they definitely shout out like.
Dead in shorts.
They're probably trousers, but ripped.
Even the guy in the red sits at the back. I mean, that's random.
Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah.
And obviously now, he is the martial arts expert. That he has no show of the first one that he is.
Yeah.
Character development, isn't it?
Well, that's it. They're probably like they're learning as they're going, aren't they? So like obviously you can tell because the last scene in the second one with them fighting obviously got World C. So it's like how do we escalate it?
Do you see the round? Like PE, you had to pull them out, didn't you? The bars and stuff to climb.
Yeah.
But then they get this guy in to do an actual fuzzily good demonstration.
I'm going to say you can tell he's an actual martial artist.
There's a fucking mint bit in a bit where Sweet Chuck tries to climb the rope, and he tries to kick him, and he kicks Ed in the face with his shoe.
Yeah. They said them two are actually should have a spin off film, them two. That's what I would have done.
That would happen in this day and age, wouldn't it?
Like Fast and Furious, yeah?
Yeah. Alright.
Sweet Chuck and Zed.
Sweet Chuck and Zed.
Just can we present Sweet Zed? Am I write it down?
Whoosh.
Oh, man.
Again, extremely like stereotyping.
This bit here, it's fucking brilliant, this. It's just really well edited, that. Now, and see, even here though, she's got a bra on, like they did in the first movie.
Yeah. I don't know, has she got a bra on there?
Yeah.
Mason's an expert.
Well, I'm watching it in super high definition at close range. Not like I can see.
You're not supposed to watch it in Zoom, Mitch. That was always a stupid feature on DVD, now wasn't it? Zoom. It's like there's no point. You were literally going to lose parts of the screen. There's no logical reason why you ever needed to have a zoom feature.
Again, another good stunt.
Yeah.
Just a little comedy gag, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You dead meat copper.
I love those old TVs, probably wooden ones. Box wooden ones.
Well, come and see me a beamer.
Saying that though, guys, look in the background. Canada Dry. There's a vending machine with Canada on it.
Yeah.
Oh, we're saying that it's just beer, isn't it?
Why is that
Canada Dry? Nah.
Seen
Well, ginger beer, I suppose.
I've seen a stick above the door. Looks like nuclear, doesn't it?
How does a nuclear? Yeah.
We got one. We have. We do.
Oh, the bed scene's coming up as well.
Chris ran around the field 10 times a day and then he passed out.
Do you ever have to do the bleep test at school?
Yep.
Like, we did it once a year. I was like, what the fuck's the point of that? Do you know what I mean?
I got worse.
Oh, this bit here, I mean...
The bed. I think it's the first time I've ever seen those beds ever. My life was on this film.
One of my
I don't know what it was as a kid. Yeah.
One of my friends has just got something very similar to it, and I was just like, you sleep on that? No. Bit of a ting on the Shigo coming here. Again, they get loads of screen time together.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm going to say, yeah. The main cast is taking aside stuff, haven't they, really?
Please can we present Zed and Sweet Chuck?
That definitely wasn't him jumping from the tree. Sweet Chuck's got a mentor. Remember them hats though in the 80s when it was like a solid front but breathable sides and stuff.
Yeah.
Here comes another transition. No, it isn't. Now this is quite a good skit. That wasn't in the original.
They've all got crazy hair.
Bang. I remember a video game where you were running around like that, like a thief kind of game, like Commodore 64 style.
Yeah.
Spy or something, I don't know.
It's interesting though, that silhouette of a burglar. I think it's featured in up to now, all three of these films. Because they've got it in this one now. They used it in, I can't remember what I said now, but it was one of the scenes where they drew a pat, and it was like, don't give in to burglary or something like that, and they used the exact same image. And I'm sure it was in the first one.
Why is Huck's got like a semi-automatic in her hand?
An AK-47. Well, yeah.
But again, they're screaming down a door, man. It's like.
This would be me, this.
But see, in this scene here, again, we just had Zed and all that, but like the posh guy didn't have a like, you know what I mean? He's like a new recruit that's not really used.
Yeah, I didn't say they've only used him in the bed scene so far, haven't they?
It was in it. Raphael on the roof fighting soldiers.
The fucking Sandman there. He's fucking where? I mean, it could work now as like a fucking Family Guy or someone like Adult Swim did a series of it, and they set it in the 80s. No, but like do like an adult themed one.
Yeah, yeah.
Another good film that, you know what I mean, is a little bit inspiring for this is Super Troopers. Cop comedy.
But it's a nightmare for one to get in this country, don't it? I think he's only had one copy of the second one. That just came out this year.
No, it's only been on Sky.
The second one?
Yeah.
No, you just had it in.
No.
I swear,
don't get him started.
I had it in my hand because I turned around and thought, you know what it is? I know for a fact my mate's going to love this. And you had one copy on the shelf, and I think I came in like the next time I came in, it wasn't there.
Definitely not.
I'll take your word for it since you work there. But I'm pretty sure I'm right.
I'm gonna have a look.
I'm going to say, ask Casper. He'll know, won't he?
Like, the honest today, Casper wants something, it never hits the shop floor, man.
Really?
But that's one of the problems is, man, he puts all this stuff away and he has them massive stashes. Then you get one of the new stars at Christmas going around, spending 25 minutes looking for something because it's on the system and Casper's got it stashed. The committee. Oh, that's the precinct from the last one. Did you see that?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. And that's number 5. He's the guy from the first one, isn't he?
Mhm.
The guy on the rooftops.
That's Bill Murray, the one in the middle. With bad eye. Bill Murray.
Ron thingy.
Yeah, it's different.
Yeah.
There you go. That's a guy from the first one. Just so you know that Super Troopers 2 is not available on Blu-ray.
Oh, I told you, don't get me started. Bloody, we're going to have over the next four movies now.
Oh no, because are you just going on the website?
Aye.
Oh no.
Oh no, you only had one copy and that's sold, so it wouldn't be on the website.
They would still have it on there for the hit.
Sure.
Watching that blaming the priest.
It's all true these days.
The damn committee. Now, of any of these extras...
Take it to the background.
Now, it'd be pretty cool. I mean, the only recognisable guy from the last movie was the skinhead black guy. And that would have been pretty cool if him and he turned up there. But obviously, look at the legs sticking out the back of the car. Wasn't he in a film with a horse?
I don't know. Was it animated?
No.
No, no idea.
Now this is going back to the first movie, isn't it? This last one, when he's now getting known as the guy who's never really got like a sidearm. You know, he's the guy who has a big gun at the first one, then it's got the rocket on, and now this one it's a fucking crossbow, isn't it?
It's amazing how things change, isn't it?
I mean, at the end of the day, the guy at this point in the era of life, he's doing nothing wrong there by smoking outside.
Yeah. Yeah. If he did that, doing that. He's outside, isn't he?
Even the noise is cartoonish. Pew pew. Oh, they end up crashing, don't they?
Uh-oh.
So there's a Super Troopers 1 and 2 steelbook
Oh, took it, didn't it?
from America.
Oh, man.
Super Troopers DVD is £16 on DVD, or you can buy it for $7.99 on Prime, or it's on Sky Movies. So I called to see, you know, whatever you've picked up. I hope he's not
Hey,
responding.
listen, I'm waiting for you to finish because I was just saying I was the bigger guy there. I retracted my statement. I remember picking it up, thinking I had, but the cover's completely different. I must have picked up the first switch.
First one's really good. Recommend it to you, matey.
Aye, well, because my mate work absolutely loves it, but like I said, never got around to watching it. I think you'd only had that one copy. I think that's why I was so surprised to physically have it in my hand, thinking, oh, I've never seen this. And then obviously when it came down to it, I didn't buy it and I lost it.
I've seen the gold vinyls in the frames above the till. Look pretty good.
No.
Obviously, it's going back to the whole hair. This is the eyebrow things, isn't it?
Because they're going to redo the gag.
I mean, have you ever had any tape that's that powerful to do that, do you think?
I used to sell tapes all the time, you know.
And Jonesy's rocking the Eddie Murphy look as well in this scene.
I
Very
thought
much
it
in
was
it,
hilarious.
like Raw.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Raw, yeah. One of them ones.
Now, actually, I think I was Delirious, because that's the one I've seen. I've seen Delirious, I don't think I've seen Raw.
Yeah.
But it's very, like, it was everything, wasn't it? Thriller, you know, Michael Jackson with all the big leather. I mean, look at the American man, they never did, like, a pint. I'm only saying that now, because I don't think that is beer, but in the last film, when Hightower and Maloney have the pints, it's in those the same glasses that they've got there.
That's champagne, that.
Not the one he just put down.
No, the one we already was down was champagne.
Yeah.
Champagne! Proctor! I once had my beard waxed, did you know that?
No.
Lost it as a joke and I went to a proper beauty fucking salon and it was like sort of horrible.
Did you film it?
Oh yeah, it's all filmed, yeah.
Are you going to keep your beard for work?
Film it.
I'm going to keep my beard, do you like it, like?
It's different, yeah.
It's got like this white gold faster stripe on one side. Down on my jawline, I quite like it.
Makes you rough and ready, mate.
Fuck me, man. That's like Cedric's and the Joker from the Batman show when they just painted over his tash. Do you know what I mean? They just fucking... But that scene, it should have been the end of the movie and they should have just shaved his fucking eyebrows off.
Yeah.
Why have you got no eyebrows? Oh, I've just filmed the new Police Academy. It's great PR, man. Do you know what I mean?
Do your eyebrows grow back normally or do they come out different?
It depends. I think most of them do come back alright, but I've known people to now when people used to do the little line in the eyebrow.
I was about to say the same thing, yeah.
Because I've known one or two people who said that they never grew back properly.
That's what I'm going to do before work, dye my hair blonde and then have a little line through my eye, bro.
Well, coming in and look like Bruce Willis from The Fifth Element. That'd be great, Paul.
Yeah, well actually.
Hey, that was a little fact I found out the other day. Apparently, the scene where Bruce Willis is talking to a taxi driver on the phone was apparently an uncredited Vin Diesel.
And what, Fifth Element?
You can totally tell. Yeah, when you listen to Fifth Element, you'll never pick it up. But like the idea that once you know it, and then you hear that scene, you think, yeah, that's totally Vin Diesel's voice. But apparently, yeah, it was an uncredited role. Because obviously you don't see him, because the scene Bruce Willis on the phone. Obviously they've got a recording.
But that's 94, 95, that.
Right.
Vin Diesel didn't really come on the fucking scene till like a couple of years later, did he? I think Private Ryan was his first film.
Yeah.
Or
but imagine like sort of voice work like that. You get that all the time. Oh, that was another thing when you mentioned Michael Shannon in Groundhog Day. That was actually his debut film.
This bit's pretty good.
Went in, didn't it? I love it if you go back to the scene, they just boarded up the hole as well if you look back.
What's your truck doing?
Stand like fucking Casper, that.
That's how I stand when I'm on service.
I don't miss
Other
that.
than when he was doing the basketball training, they really like dove down Mahoney being like a womanizer, haven't they, in this one?
Yeah, that's what you think. And chick bum, both the blonde wifey, but that's really it.
Yeah.
Again, that's the same kind of speech as the last movie.
I mean, does this just kind of fall into the same kind of category as, say, look at, I mean, it's a bit extreme, but let's just say Friday the 13th. You know, they're essentially all the same film. The only difference is obviously that they change it up with the characters and certain ways of killing people. But in this case, with this franchise so far, it is very much, I mean, like I said, they've reused a lot of the same joke. It's just basically one of those films that is just making just enough money to justify doing a sequel, but then just kind of rehashing what they've already done.
Yeah, and I think obviously, I mean, Friday the 13th, I mean, at least these can have, like, give great opportunities for characters, but no one really shined out of this except for Gutenberg. Everyone else is sort of, you might see them in a little bit of a role now and again, but they're not in, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, definitely. Oh, the small-time players, really, when you think about it. Like, with Jones, I would have thought he would have had loads of offers. He's got a great comedic time. Obviously, the beatboxing's a bit of a gimmick, but you know, you don't see him in much. I mean, he's still working quite actively, like, but just nothing major. Oh, I remember this outfit.
Callahan, I always remember Callahan to get a name all the time. See, that's where I get it from. No.
Yo! Now she's got no bra on.
Me going on a date these days if I have to.
I'm going to say he's had to do that role and thought, well, you know,
I suppose.
It's a living.
Is that a Schwarzenegger picture behind her on the wall?
I thought that, but it's not. I was going to say that before, but I was just like, nah.
Is that Commodore Sword picture behind them?
Aye.
Which is weird.
I love America. Oh. Police person's ball. Fucking hell. That's like if it did it now, do you know what I mean?
Because they're very forward thinking.
That's really wake, that leg, isn't it? Walk, wake, yeah.
Oh, there's her from the first one. A prostitute.
Oh, yeah.
If you didn't watch the first one, you would know, would you? I never caught that until now.
She's sort of like, you know, she's just another love interest, don't she? But she's not. It would make sense if she was in the next one in the same kind of role. Then they got together and went off to have a life. Do you know what I mean? But it's Sharon Stone in the next one, isn't it?
Yeah,
but Sharon Stone. Zed, didn't she?
No.
Sharon. Well, you know, this is
you're right.
It's not, because that's why I was insisting yesterday that it wasn't Sharon Stone, because I could only picture the lass who was going after Zed.
That's
so
it, yeah,
definitely
yeah.
Sharon Stone, that, so that's why
She was dead. Q actually, the wife is after Zed.
Is she not in the second one? Hang on.
See, I'm looking at the prostitute at the moment, so he's still fucked his stuff in his face with shrimp.
Yuck.
Wait, man, his hand with the made a flame.
Oh, shrimp. God, fucking thinking that.
I can sense food.
Be a long time.
Makes me feel sick.
Be a long time before we have a buffet.
Imagine Buffy being banned. She's not wearing a bra.
I think everyone's done this, haven't they? With a candle.
Oh, right, usually could be a bit behind them.
Look at them caterpillars. Fucking hell. The shrimp.
Because people always get bad stomachs, don't after having seafood and stuff like that. If it's not, they said it's not cooked
Some
right.
people can be allergic and not realise it and go, oh, that's nice. Especially shellfish. I think shellfish can set people off with allergic reactions pretty deadly as well.
Yeah.
Have you got any allergy, boys?
Antiperspirant.
At the moment. What's yours, antiperspirant?
In plasters.
I don't know, actually, I don't think so.
Yeah, because that's the only thing I've got going for us.
I probably haven't, not known.
See, this even gives Proctor a little, like, you know what I mean, little standalone bit.
Yeah. It breaks his character, like, breaks him in, really, doesn't it?
Fucking streaker.
Interesting that, like, because you'd have been ahead of me all the way through this until like the last 15 minutes or so, and I think I'm now I'm about 2 minutes ahead of you.
That's weird, that.
They're on stage now, bloody singing.
Aye.
Yeah.
Saxophone's just
Yeah,
got up.
you're a little bit behind. Yeah, I remember to be attacked by with his saxophone.
Now, Marion Hooks, she's an actual, like, professional singer as well. She was in Little Shop of Horrors.
Backup dancer?
Yeah.
Wasn't she a backup dancer for Michael Jackson when they did the first film?
No, I think she would. I think Michael Jackson had seen the Little Shop of Horrors musical.
Oh, you think that's right? Okay, that makes more sense.
One of my favourite films.
It's definitely in my top 10, but I'll tell you what I do have. I finally got a hold of a copy for it. Never seen it. The original 60 with Jack Nicholson in it.
The
Yeah,
original
I've got
one.
that around.
Copy. Little Shop of Horrors.
I love it how Jones is playing the guitar backwards. I mean, that's brilliant.
He's not even playing it, he's literally making no noises. I wonder if that's a joke on it, or whether that was just literally. Well, no, couldn't have been.
Look, he's playing it backwards there. Look at it.
Oh, he is, but I'm just thinking, I don't know, like, is that supposed to be like the most subtlest joke in the world that very many people are going to spot that? Or did he just literally pick up a guitar and just pretend to play and not realise?
The way Sweet Chicken, when Sweet Chicken Hightower were dancing, that's how me Mason dance at work.
I've seen the CCTV.
The best thing ever at work, just talking briefly about work, was that time I drug you across the floor and that random person just seeing you going, ah, and just got pulled out of shot and didn't even see me.
Yep. Because they got for horror film.
The drinks are free, you idiot. Oh.
Oh, we hit the hour.
We've hit the hour. Fuck me, that hour went quick, innit? Fuck me. Super fast, that. Hiya.
I'm back. So basically, at the moment, while I continue talking about Mason's gets call, his eyebrow has fallen off into the punch because he's fallen apart.
Are we
Right.
back?
We're back.
Yep. Back again.
How young's that kid behind him? Jesus. The streaker's out now.
I was going to say who you're talking about because Proctor just got in the car. Well, he just drove away in the car.
Nah, he's just getting in the car, so I'm going to zoom past a little bit.
Get a car for me.
I'll tell
Yeah,
you what, I'm
he's
just
getting
going
in
to pause. 5, 4, 3,
Seatbelts on.
2, 1.
Seatbelts on and
He drives off.
again he's driving off now.
Right.
Yeah, but not too bad tonight, kind of.
Yeah, because there's been What was it that we got really bad on?
Turtles 2, wasn't it?
Turtles, yeah.
There's 14 different. There's 15 different versions of we're using of it.
Yeah. Those fucking eyebrows, man.
What a dick he can be like.
Talking about that blonde character who only going after, she's essentially a non-character, isn't she? I mean, obviously we know the role she's playing is the love interest for him, but like as an actual character, she's nothing, is she? She's done nothing on her own or anything.
Well, she's got no what you would say specialty comedy in it. She's got no trick or.
But that's what I'm saying. Everyone like as a group, but they all have their own individual thing. Where she is literally just a blonde who happened to be, his interest. It's a shame, really, because obviously the other two, they've had a love interest, but they've at least made them into, like, actual characters.
I like when the car goes past and he hides his face.
I'll have to look at what he's done, though, because, like, he does seem like a really, like, quite good, well-timed comedic actor. I don't know if I've really seen him in anything else.
Yeah, just listening all around, was it? That's all I know him from.
Oh,
Here we go. The Blue Oyster has made up here.
Yeah, that joke is definitely like in all 4 films, like, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fucking gimp mask on, man. Jesus fucking Christ. Another speech by Mahoney, Jesus. That's Mahoney's speciality, that, and motivation.
Yeah.
It's a fucker hopper homer. Your power speech. So Hightower not really used in this, really.
No.
So far. But they weren't yearly though, were you?
I'd have to have them all.
Well, they every 2 years they made them.
Few apart, I think. I suppose it's pretty hard. You have to try and think, oh god, have to have all the different characters, around the same kind of screen time.
Well, that's again though, like people like want more money and stuff like that to come back for seasons, and then you know what I mean. It's normally they would get killed off if it was seasonal because you know what I mean. The character needs to go anywhere, but this it's just like okay, they're not in it.
Yeah. I was going to say there hasn't been much against it, like the Academy apart from the. No.
Yeah, it was a very brief little bit of theirs.
Yeah, I think you're right. The ski thing, the thingy-jig. So,
And the one cadet they pick is the rich boy.
I wouldn't even recognise who he was from the start. I forgot about him. He's wasted in this one.
It's almost like he's like a discounted Dan Aykroyd. See again, here's Tackleberry doing his whole thing when he shoots a payphone now. I mean...
No.
Fuck me, man.
Do you guys see payphones these days? I don't really see many these days.
I see a Commodore
Commodore
64. I went out and filmed a couple of clips of Videorama YouTube channel the other day, and I was at this post box, and as I was filming, I just turned, and the phone box was there, and there was a bottle of empty Labrini, like fucking just dumped in there. I was like, Jesus Christ, it's the middle of the fucking day. I haven't seen the video yet, so I don't know if it made the cut, like, but they were like, it's for the 30th anniversary of the Gremlins. Artwork was getting done.
Right.
I don't think the video was too long behind it, like. I love that though. What a lobby.
So I'm looking at the guy who plays Proctor, and he hasn't really hit much, really. I mean, when you think about it, like Police Academy 2, and he did number 3 after that. You had one episode in a series. Then he did number 4, number 5, and he was Staffer number 2 in a film called Portrait of a White Marriage. Then he did number 6, and then like all these others. He seemed to do one with Christopher Lambert and Christopher Lloyd called Why Me?
Oh yeah, that was a weird
career. It's very, very underused.
That was Lambert trying to do a comedy after the Highlanders, that, and Christopher Lloyd. I tell you what I totally forgot about, Paul, is the mum in Suburban Commandos, the chick from Shining.
What, the mum?
You know Christopher Lloyd's wife in Suburban Commando with Hulk Hogan?
Yeah.
It's Shelley Duvall from The Shining.
Shelley Duvall, is it?
Is it? I didn't notice that. I
Look,
always
fucking-
remember her from Paperboy, man.
Paperboy's fucking class.
Shelley Long, that was in... No.
You must feel really, like, because The Shining's such a good film, it goes, like, so hand in hand with, like, how bad I feel with the way Hitchcock tried to, just so he could get, like, the sort of reactions that he wanted. Apparently she had such a horrible time on set, it's just, like, such a, like, tainted mark on the film, really.
Get yourself out that room 235, 237.
Okay, so it's room 237, and it's actually Stanley Kubrick.
Kubrick, sorry. My bad. I'm tired, guys. I literally had 2 hours sleep. And I'm not even exaggerating.
No, I really think it's a shame with Doctor Sleep that they didn't like use the technology they used in The Shining to bring Nicholson in and her in. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. I did watch it. I actually really enjoyed it. I never got to see it at the cinema. So obviously when you brought my copy over, I was like, fantastic, I'm going to get to see this now. And I did really enjoy it, but I could see why it like kind of went under the radar with a lot of people. I think it was, well, the title itself did that for it, but Ewan McGregor, man. I always think he does a good job.
I mean, this guy has a big moment, but would this not have worked better if it was the girl Mahoney was talking to?
I don't know, but those windows always remind me of Jurassic Park. You know, with the raptor.
Yeah.
Sticking a gun to my nose.
And the masks that those bad guys wearing look like it's from The Purge and stuff.
It's a very low discounted Halloween mask.
That would have been Minnie went, fuck the valuation. That's what that should have been like. Now, had the 15 came along at this point, it had, hadn't it?
Yeah, oh yeah.
But the 12 hadn't, so there wasn't any...
12, no. 12 looks like
Oh,
1980 or
fucking
something.
hell, I didn't realise. So the bad guy from the third one is the bad guy from the first one. The head of them guys there, he's the guy from the first one from the rooftops.
He was also in the police lineup.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's in this twice.
Stretching that rule out.
Oh, that's pretty mental. That I mean, again, I think when you watch these in audio, you notice more. I love how the police plate 666. Woo, woo. Gutenberg, get a haircut, man. Jesus. So what's happened to Hightower's car there? Is that like a missing scene?
That looks like it's a missing scene.
I always hate a shot of the sea.
Yeah, why? That's slowed down, isn't it? That's slowed it right down.
It's terrible.
I love the comic skit there that his mum's over there robbing them too.
Here comes the jet skis.
Mason was right.
And that's the shot from the opening scene of the movie as well. In the background, it's the same skyline. So obviously, when they've been filming at that side of the river, they've plonked the camera down and caught the front as well. So
You can sort of tell they're not on those skis in water, can't you?
Yeah, I've noticed on that.
Splashing some more in his face.
I mean,
Shoot a long shot so you can't make them out.
I mean, they've got some fucking Brave Star fucking eagle of the eye there, like to get the fucking see them that close. I mean, that's definitely the cast. Like, oh, get off.
Yeah.
I mean, they've got no guns or anything. Do you know what I mean? I mean, what kind of fucking plan's that?
Hightower's finally got his rope.
I mean, he's not going to justify the fact that a propeller's probably cutting his chest a bit.
Yeah, just
Those
Hightower.
punches are terrible.
Yeah,
Did
they
you
were.
touch him?
There you go. He gets his one bit.
It's so weird. I never knew that was the same guy from the first film. It's still weird.
Yeah. I never even noticed that actually, but
There wasn't much planned there coming across the jet skis, like, at all.
no.
Oh. Oh, the fucking fighting style's going to pay off here.
Even like the rescue's got the police badge on it.
I mean, even then he's standing on a box.
They did it before the Matrix did.
It is a good like edit and that, like, isn't it? The way he jumps up.
Yeah. Makes you appreciate some good martial art choreography in it, doesn't it? Jeez.
Chris Carey presents Jones and Yoshi, or what do you call him?
I mean, he's not even anywhere near them. He's just still at the academy, him. Do you know what I mean? They're not even at the area.
Oh, Zed getting his ass kicked.
Oh.
He must be in the water for freaking ages, waiting for that.
See, it's funny because the first bit you did at the beginning was definitely more like a Rambo thing, whereas I got more of a commando there. Like, you just said, we did still on the beginning, we'll do an army one this time.
Tell you what though, like going from like this to like you up the ante with the next one where it's, you know, hot air balloons and stunts on that, it's not something you rarely do because it's dangerous. You can't really predict like good weather to go on the hot air balloon. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I've noticed half a dozen people who have had like hot air balloon trips and been cancelled several times because every time they get round to it, it always seems to be like, oh, sorry, it's too cloudy.
Yep.
From now on, I would be called Sweet Chuck.
Sweet Ray.
Sweet Chuck Ray.
Yeah. Or Chuck Pendleton.
I had a great idea for a review, Paul Ray, for Inner Space. I thought you could just send us your voice review of it, and I could just react to it, like hearing a voice in my head.
Inner Space. Oh, mint. Good.
That's what I love about the Inner Space Steelbook, is that it's got that kind of classic artwork that looks nothing like the characters. But
Yeah. I love Inner Space, it's probably one of my favourites.
I mean, that's a challenge and a half, you know. If I give you, like, you're allowed to pick your top 10 films of all time, really, really quite difficult.
It is. I mean, the other day I watched Joe Bit Taylor. I haven't seen that for years. I just wanted to watch a bit of comedy, you know what I mean?
I've never seen that one.
It's really good. You like it? It's just a bit of cheesy fun.
Well, one of the Owen brothers.
Ah, yeah. Owen.
Owen Wilson.
Yeah.
Aye.
Yeah.
This is dead funny, this bit.
I don't know how he does it.
Well, that's sped up the fuck there, like.
Quite an interesting shot because the machine don't sink.
The hand comes up.
I mean, can we just establish that he literally has to be, because this is not like a high fantasy film, this is a real, like, kind of realistic film. He has to be, like, sectioned at this point. You know, like, some of the stuff that he does is just like, I get the sound effects and that, but when you do stuff like that, it's like, nah, that's not sane.
I love the guy there when he catches the duck and he just looks straight in the camera, like, shocked.
That they did in one take.
I like good cheesy music.
It's sort of keyboarding.
Sort of, I think. And the bad guy in that yellow thing is from like a theme park.
Yeah.
In the yellow boat.
I think I've got one of them masks somewhere.
Wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, if you were... Wait, what the fuck, man? It's the fact that before she even lands, there's a shot of her going, whew, no impact or anything.
Like you say with the next one being high balloon, when you consider the first three, this is quite an elaborate, like, kind of chase scene compared to what we're getting as, like, the kind of the finale in the first two.
Oh yeah, and it's oh. I mean, this must have knocked the stunt guy.
The rap really bad.
The binocular effect is not on that take.
I think Demon, like, it's not even them fight scenes sometimes it's stuntable for wig on.
Yeah.
And now Zed's there. It's like, what? One out. Through the boathouse.
That's thing.
Is that the committee sitting on the boat?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck, man?
It's not
like
100 power.
Who should guess that one line? Well, not one line, but a trademark.
That's him arrested again. Oh Are you okay? Up on the second floor of a fucking building. Ah,
Where's the fucking trophy come from?
I know. Did the committee just carry that around with them? God, they just cut them off mid-speech there. They were just like, not another Mahoney speech.
Yeah. I think it was a sentence, didn't it, kind of thing. And a very short.
This is probably really short because he does the karate kick now. It's freeze frames and that's it. And
That's really out of character for him, though, isn't it? That didn't quite land for me.
Now shows in new recruits. Pass.
but this is just really to stretch it out to 125, really, I think.
Yeah.
Sweet Chuckins that will return Police Academy presents.
Well, now this is different though, so this must have been in the contracts. Name check them.
I love this. It's
Yeah.
and it's like it's an A-team thing, you know, at the end of the A-team, when it would stop and pause
Yeah.
for 2 seconds, to catch up with the person. It's kind of like that.
Well, I wonder if they were just like, right now we're kind of happy, we've established a main core team, but obviously it didn't work out because there's obviously who are being named now who don't come back. But
Yeah.
I always feel like they weren't sure how it was going to go. So the first one was like kind of your pilot, and then the second one they changed up the characters, they changed up the surrounding, and then they went back to what they knew worked best, which is back to the academy, with like I say, a fresh take on characters, and then that's why we're seeing from now onwards we seem to get the same people.
Yeah.
Saying that though, going back to Fackler, he only had a cameo at the start
Yeah.
because he's not in the rest of the movie.
Have you got your computer on the budget made? Can you use your phone?
Yeah, it'll be Carl that. So the end credits are just rolling here.
Yeah, actually, yeah. I
Some-
can just try call it, so I can do it now.
No, well, I've got it on, so if you want.
Alright, okay. Always do be Paul Ray's budget and, you know.
Paul Ray's budgets.
Just knock out the trivia part. Well, I got a 5.8 on IMDb. Let's see. Budget.
There's someone called Zuma J on stunts.
Just over 7.5 million.
How much did it make, like?
It made just over 10 million. So not great, right?
What?
That can't be right.
No.
Budget,
The budget-
7,600,000 estimate, and then, hold on a minute, no, that was
Yeah.
opening weekend in America, sorry.
12 million US dollars and 107 million.
So it still
So,
warrants another sequel straight away, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And it came out on the 21st of March 1986.
It looked good for an 86 movie, mind.
What are you looking at, mate? The release date was the 19th of July, 85, UK.
Yeah, you can't look in America.
Why are you looking at America, mate?
No.
Yankee Doodle.
Police Academy free, back in training. 12 million United States thingy. Box of 107.6 million United States. 21st of March.
Hold on a minute, hold on. Oh, I'm gonna cut you off there because I'm gonna go on record. I'm actually looking at Police Academy too.
Oh dear, Carl. You are tired. Fucking Super Troopers 2, fucking Hitchcock and Kubrick, and now it's...
Right, can I now be dubbed as fact checker McSorley or something? Do you want your facts? Go see, Carl.
You be called Lubo McSorley.
That's the reason why I'm going to do me stuff myself these days. Do me Paul Ray, how much it made and stuff.
Right.
1986. And a quick little look. 1986 movies, and we have again Top Gun, Platoon, Aliens, Ferris Bueller, The Fly, Blue Velvet, Stand By Me, Big Trouble, Highlander, The Transformers original movie, Critters, Labyrinth, Pretty Dear Pink, Karate Kid 2, Howard the Duck, Crocodile Dundee, Short Circuit, Star Trek 5, not Star Trek 4. The Money Pit, Golden Child, Little Shop of Horrors, Flight of a Navigator, yeah. So yeah, 1986. 1986.
It did again though. It did well against them. You know what I mean? But again, it just shows that a lot of them films, yes, they've become cult classics, but at that time, there were movies like Eddie Murphy was riding high on there, but still, Flight the Navigator was an ensemble cast. I mean, I know the guy from number 2 went in to be on it, but it wasn't a major star leading it to get the butts in the seats kind of thing.
Yeah.
Well, that was Police Academy 3. Back in Trin. We'll be back soon with 4 and 5. And then we're going to have 6 and 7. I think that's where everyone's going to lose their minds a little bit. Paul Ray will be back with his movie facts. Carl will be back with his facts that we have to back check and check. But thanks for listening. Goodbye for now.